Hi guys, welcome to Bumps Perspective. Today I want to tell you guys about something of what we experience on sometimes a day-to-day basis. It happens to a lot of people. The uncaring, the ungratefulness, the unloved, this just pure, almost hatred towards individuals that live on the streets. Now, I've been through several experiences out here that I can tell you guys about, but one that really sticks to mind is I had an experience that was really bad, and last night I had a vivid, full-on dream about the experience a second time. Yeah, you get post-traumatic stress disorder out here real easy from the crap that happens. Well, I was in, I believe, Georgia at the time. I'm not sure. I think it was Georgia. I was at this shelter, and it was a shelter that was kind of a drop-in center for people, and it was cold as hell outside. I mean, freezing cold. So they let us all in the drop-in center to stay in there. There were so many people, they passed out all the blankets. And this couple came in, and the brother was my homie and shit, and he went in to get a blanket for his son, and they told him no, they didn't have any more. He came over to me kind of upset about it, and I told him, I got you, bro. I got this really nice, soft, fuzzy jacket, fuzzy on the outside, nice material of, it's like a leather, suede leather inside. It was like a 200 and some odd jacket. I told him, I says, you can wrap him up in this sucker, man. He'll keep him nice and warm. So I gave him my jacket to wear, and he's got him wrapped up in it like a big old burrito. It was cute. His head sticking out of the top with the fuzzy hood and everything. Big smile on his face. He was comfortable. Well, during that day, he's wearing one of those cloth diapers. And we all know that boys have a way of shooting geysers that just won't quit like the Niagara Falls. And he didn't know, and he just springs the leak and shoots out and ends up peeing all over my jacket. Now, the wetness already destroyed it, so I really didn't care whether or not to wash it or not, but it needed to get washed because I couldn't go outside with a wet, pissy jacket. So I go up to the staff and I say, hey, yada, 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 tell them about the situation. And they hand me a piece of paper and tell me to put a list in, and then next week I can wash my jacket. I had to wait 2 days. Oh, I told them, well, they give me a new jacket. Oh, we don't have any. What do they do with all the money that they get donated, for crying out loud? The washer and dryer is just in the other room. There's nothing in it. And you're not going to let me wash my jacket and get this wet pee out of my jacket so I don't freeze? I became really, really upset about it. I leave the office, sitting there with the jacket in a plastic bag, sitting on a chair by one of the tables, and just every second I get madder and madder and madder. I walk in there and I slightly toss the jacket on her desk, saying, "You're going to wash my jacket." She gets splashed with a little bit of pee that pushes out, hits her arm, and hit the side of her face. Oh, she was pissed. Next thing I know, I'm being hauled off by the police for assault. I never touched her. I spent 3 days in jail over this. Luckily, the judge decided that it was not an intentional situation, so they decided to drop the charges. But it makes me think and wonder, how many people in that place has gotten screwed over by these people? I've been in shelters of a place in Arizona named Cass. They came out with these huge big boxes, cases of chocolate and powdered donuts, and was giving them away to everybody. Giving them away. And everyone was, "Oh yeah, wow, cool. And people started eating them and stuff and not really paying attention because they're not thinking that a big shelter like Cass would give them bad food. Mind you, I had took at the time, was looking at my box and seeing what was, the ingredients and everything, because at the time I was trying to watch my weight. And I see the expiration date that is posted on the box. And the expiration date stated that it was over 15 years old. Like it's been sitting in a warehouse, like they got donated this and they were going to use it for food to serve in meals. But forgot about it and saw these boxes and like, okay, what we're going to do with them? Well, let's just give it to them. Several people got sick, food poisoning, got rushed to the hospital. And did anybody get any sorries? Did anybody get any reimbursement? Did anybody get anything from it? No. They tried to play it off, "Oh, we didn't notice." People, I want to tell you something. In 9 out of 10 situations, we're treated like we're criminals. Like, because we're out on the streets, we're bad people. Now, I know there's people that do drugs. I know there's people that do all kinds of bad things and cause a lot of bad ruckus. And they sell drugs. They cause trouble. They cause problems. And sometimes it just takes only one person to ruin it for all. But you can't throw everybody in the same basket. You can't just say, "Oh, because you're on the streets, you're a bad person. You must be a criminal. So I got to treat you like one in a shelter and make it feel like you in jail." Most of these people only need to be understood. Most of these people need to be seen. They still like to be heard, like I've said many other times. Because that's what everybody really wants. To be acknowledged. I am sick and tired of seeing this kind of treatment towards individuals. When are we going to seriously wake up? And then we got to deal with on a day-to-day basis when we got no money, we got no assistance, and we got no help, and we got no job, and when we sitting there all day waiting for somebody to show up to hopefully make a few bucks so I can eat. So then I go out and I fly my sign. Now it's either illegal to ask for help, or you get somebody that comes up to you and throws water in your face and tells you to get a job. Brothers and sisters, when you see somebody out there, don't judge them immediately, because you never know. I got over 764 followers in 6 days. And I am on the streets, and you guys show me you see me. And I appreciate you. You make me feel loved. You make me feel wanted for the first time in my life. And I thank you for that. But there's a lot of other people out there, man, that need our help. We need to, as a nation, look at the problem that we have right now. Our backyard is so dirty with tens of thousands of homeless people in almost every major city. And what did we do during the coronavirus? Shut down all the shelters, shut down all the libraries, shut down all the coffee shops, turn off every plug outside so they could not know what's going on in the world. Probably most of them walked around for the first year not even knowing that there was a disease that was killing people. We are not going to be forgotten out here, government. You can try to pretend all you want. But we're here and we're saying proudly, we are Americans still. Recognize that, because we pay taxes every time we buy something. Every time we get a job working at Labor Ready or any other of those other places. Because the majority of those individuals are on the streets. So I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to scream loud as you can on your TikToks. Let people know. We need to tell them to wake up and remind the world that there are individuals, there are families, there are people out here that don't use drugs, that don't drink, that don't do criminal things, but we're still treated as we are. We need your help. We need a voice. I'm their voice, so be their voices for me too. I love you, family out there. Peace. And thank you for coming to Bump's Perspective. And I'll see you on the road.